Hey guys, y'all probably already know what I'm doing at this point. I'm currently making my pre-workout. As usual, this is like my starting ritual every single day. Exactly what I do, and that's okay. But a lot of you all always ask me like, how much water do you use? How much do you do this? I use 2 packets. Hey Queen, I am doing good. How are you? But I use 2 packets and I use almost 16.9 ounces of water, like a whole bottle. I just leave just a very little bit, just enough to kind of leave room in my little shaker cup to add in my powder. But I mix mine. Oh, honey, I am feeling so much better. Believe me, poodles. Hey. Like yesterday, I felt like I could have crawled in a hole and like, I don't even know. But I felt rough. I felt real rough. I don't feel so rough today. Like I feel a little rough, but not nearly as rough. Hi, baby. Aw, yay. I love that you guys did my challenges that I did share from YouTube. That is awesome. Hey, Carla. Good evening, Diane. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to try and set y'all up on a notebook YouTube because I'm trying to figure out how to get y'all positioned better. Because eventually, y'all have to see down there, better, whatever. Hey, everybody. Hey, Julie. Good evening. I usually average about a half gallon a day. I try to get around 64 ounces of like liquid in a day. And I try to do that in like literal liquid. I'm not referring to necessarily the, protein shakes and things of that nature. That's a different liquid for me. But if I'm having a real hard day, sometimes I consider that my liquid, if that makes any sense at all. Hey, Grace. Hey, Star Lioness 420. Oh, hey, girl. Yes. Yes. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Fiona. It's midnight in the UK. That is wild. Amanda, I am feeling better. Not nearly as nauseous as I was, but welcome. So it is now 6:59 p.m. So we are going to go on ahead and get started. I'm going to go on ahead and introduce myself. My name is Nataushia. I am 32 years old, and I am from Central Kentucky. I did start my weight loss journey back in May of 2021. At one point, I did weigh over 500 pounds. Don't know if y'all can tell, but your girl is no longer over 500 pounds. Okay? I'm not wearing any shapewear. Like, this is 100%. Like, this is me. This is just my excess skin and all that nonsense. Okay? But I did have gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021, but I have changed my entire lifestyle. I haven't just remained in the same lifestyle that I was once living. I've incorporated more exercise. I watch 3 things. That's my proteins, my sugars, and my carbs. If you guys want to stay to the end, I can release those totals for you. But I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I am insulin resistant, so that kind of plays a factor into my daily diet. However, I am vegetarian. I cannot consume meat because I have digestive issues, but I eat eggs and all that other kind of stuff and cheese. But I'm down over 275 pounds and here to share with you some seated cardio. I make a new routine for us every single day. However, if you are joining me for the first time, it is Wednesday. If you've never been with me, Wednesdays are challenge Wednesdays. Every Wednesday is a challenge Wednesday. So what that means, instead of us having 14 exercises like usual, because that's normally what we do is 14. We only have 10, but what makes it challenge day is instead of doing 30-second intervals, we do 1 minute. Now, I know that sounds really intimidating, totally intimidating, but I promise you, I'm going to show you all modifications that you can utilize because I understand what it's like to exercise from 500 plus and work my way down to where I'm at right now. So I'm here to share with you all modifications, different ways that you can utilize the exercise to benefit you no matter where you are in your journey. Whether you are just starting out, whether you're injured and you're just needing some cardio to get you through, whatever your situation is, you're going to be able to do this. I can let you know you can add weights if you choose and resistance training. I'm just here to show you I'm not going to be using that. I don't want to use that. I have the option to, and I have the options, but I refuse to do that. Simply, thank you so much for sending me stars, Wendy. But the reason why I'm here and I'm not going to utilize those is because I want you all to see that you don't have to have any additional tools except for your body and something to sit in and the motivation to do it. Now, I didn't lose 275 pounds by just whatever. Like, I have simply put in the work. Yes, I had surgery to help me with my portion control because I used to never get full. But, you know, now I've added my supplements. I drink my Trim every time that I work out. It helps with my mood support, like all of that kind of stuff. And if you guys are interested in my pre-workout, whatever the case may be, it is also pinned to my link tree because you guys are always asking me, Nataushia, you know, what are you drinking on your little lives and stuff? That's what I drink. I drink Trim. And it is now, I have it all pinned so you guys can find it. I have 2 flavors. I mix both of them at the same time, though, just so you know. But anyways, I am going to show you guys how to properly sit in your seats because it's extremely crucial that you know how to sit in your chair properly to do these exercises, okay? I'm so excited to share this with you guys. You have no idea how excited I've been to actually come on live today and do this workout. Like, I've looked forward to it all day long. That's crazy because I did not want to work out yesterday because I felt like I was going to, you know, we already know what was going to happen yesterday, guys. But anyways, yes, you will get sore if you do this a few days in a row. But what I am going to do is go on ahead and let us know what our routine is for this evening for Challenge Wednesday. It is. There's absolutely no gym fees. That's one thing, like Wendy is saying, she was like, it is totally worth it to me. There's no gym fees and no leaving my house. Yay for me. But this is my thing. I remember how I felt when I first started out, like trying to lose weight and stuff. And I was really, really big. And I'm not trying to knock people that go to the gym and they're big. But for me, I was super insecure because I always felt like people were looking at me and people were making fun of me. And I can recall times that I would go to the gym with some of my friends. And I have witnessed people make fun of me before. But then there have been those very small, minute moments that people are like, oh my gosh, I see what you're doing, girl. Keep it up. And I'm just like, is this really like a real compliment or are you just saying this to be saying it? Like, if you know, you know, okay? But that's one reason why I also love to share this stuff with you guys is because I know that you can do it from the comfort of your home. Yes, you might have family. Yes, you might have a kitty cat that wants to be messing around with something in the corner or playing in your chair or whatever. But I'm here to share this with you guys absolutely free of charge because you know what? I'm going to work out anyways, so why not share it with the world, especially if it's helping a few people. But anyways, yes, let's go. Thank you, Rhonda. Anyways, yesterday I was sick, guys. Yesterday I was extremely nauseous. I was in the restroom all day, if that's the simplest way I can simplify it. I was sleeping yesterday because I was so sick. So I'm sorry. But I'm here today. Must have had a 24-hour bug because your girl has been free and clear of the restroom for a few hours. Yay. But anyways, what our routine is tonight, I'm sure that was a little TMI, but I just, wanted to let y'all know what was up because some people have been asking me where I was yesterday because they didn't know what happened to me. I was just simply overly sick at my stomach. Real bad. Real bad. There was no working out that could have happened. It would have been very embarrassing, I'm sure. But anyways, what we're going to start off with tonight is a reach and step, going to battle ropes, jump ropes, quick feet, cross ankle taps, knee slicer, or slams. Out and ups, tapsies, shoulder press with a leg raise, which is completely optional. And then we're going to finally finish with a seated jog. So this is going to be a lot of cardio today. And I will say that, if you're going to do these exercises, the quicker that you move, the more your heart rate's going to increase. which in turn is going to burn more calories, okay? But anyway, let me show y'all how to sit in our chairs, okay? Let me make sure everybody can hopefully see. I'm going to bring y'all down some. Yep, there we go. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pamela. Hey. Hi. Y'all get silly, so y'all just going to have to deal with me, okay? But anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit at the edge of our seats, okay? Whew. We're going to sit at the edge of our chair. And I understand completely that you may not be able to keep your back off the back of your chair right now. That's fine. I used to not be able to at all. It was very challenging. But anyways, you're going to try your best to keep your back off the back of your chair as much as you possibly can and your core tight as much as you can. If you have ever sucked in your stomach while taking a picture or a selfie trying to look skinny, that is essentially what you're doing to keep your core tight. So a lot of people kind of consider it like you're sucking your belly button in through your spine. So that's what we're going to do. But I have said with this being challenge day, it will literally be challenging. There are going to be exercises that I'm just going to be real. You may not be able to do for the full 1 minute period. And I understand that, and that's okay. So I'm going to show you one of the easiest exercises to keep your heart rate going if you cannot finish with that particular exercise. So you can get the benefit of interval training, because that's what I do. We do 10 exercises at a minute apiece with a 20-second breather, and we just keep going. And I keep a timer on my watch, okay? But this exercise, what you're going to do, sorry, Juniper, is you will extend your arms out in front of you. If you feel comfortable doing this, eventually you will need to work your way up to this if you don't. But what you're going to do is extend your arms out in front of you and just move your feet like so, okay? This is considered seated quick feet. And what that does with your arms out in front of you and you're moving your feet, you've got your back off the back of the chair and your core is tight and engaged. What you're doing is not only are you burning your calories because of the cardio aspect of it, but you're also working your abdominals and all that nonsense, okay? But what I want to show you is the seated jog so you understand what I mean by keeping your back off the back of your chair when we're working out, because this is going to be a really good illustration from the side for you to see, to get the visualization of what it is that I'm saying, okay? We got this, y'all. But anyways, the first exercise for seated jog will be advanced, so give me a second. You're going to freak out. I know you are. It's okay. I have a modification where your feet won't even come off the floor, so just be patient, baby. Be patient. It's coming, okay? So here we go. This is your seated jog. Notice how my back's off the back of my chair. Well, I don't know if you can. If you can't, I don't know. Maybe you need some eyeball glasses. But this is how you're going to do it. Keeping your core tight and engaged. Swinging your arms and moving your feet, okay? Super simple if you are fairly adapted and highly coordinated, I suppose. Because I was not when I first started out. Let me show you what I started off with, okay? Because, y'all, this is Juniper. This is my baby, Juniper Lynn. I'm going to say I've had you for 6 years, but this is my baby. Anyways, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys the modified seated jog. You're going to pump. So watch my legs and watch my arms. We're going to go pump, 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 all while keeping your core tight, your back off the back of your chair to the best of your ability, okay? Now, baby, I'm about to work out. Can I have my chair back? Okay. Well, we're going to try and work out, guys. Baby, I got to move my chair. Come on. Are we ready, though? Are we ready? Because we're about to get going, okay? But I will let you know that once I get in this chair, I will not be able to actually see or respond to comments. So if you can relay that over to the people that pop on and they're commenting, or if you guys can actually answer questions for me, I would so appreciate that. I don't have any moderators on Facebook. I don't know how to figure that out. But my moderators here on TikTok, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I love you guys. Okay? But let me go on ahead and get my timers pulled up so that once I sit down, we are on. Okay? I love it. Purple and teal. Love it. Let's see. So we're going to have 1 minute. Then we're going to have 20. All right. So we got this, y'all. We're going to get on ahead and get started. Juniper Lynn. I don't know what you're doing, baby, but goodness gracious. She's down here playing with something. Also, I'll let you know if you all need to move the comment sections out the way so you guys can see me a little bit better. I'm going to tilt you all down a little bit more, so hopefully y'all can see me a little better too, okay? Here we go. Anyways, our first exercise is a reach and step, guys. So what that is you're going to reach and step, reach and step. But I understand stepping might be a little challenging if you're just starting out. So simply reach, reach. All right. So we're going to do this exercise for 1 minute, starting now. Let's go. Now, you're welcome to listen to your own music, but I can't listen to a lot of options because of copyright issues. I will say if you're able to do this advanced exercise that I'm doing right now, or when you work your way up to it, you will feel the sensation that it is a full body workout. Because this does work out your thighs, your glutes, your core. Everything's gonna be sore. Good job. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our battle ropes. If you've never done a battle rope, this is what it looks like. Okay? But you will pick your own pace, go at your own speed. Let me just tell you though, if you're going through something, you've had a bad day, this is the perfect exercise to take your aggression out with. Take it from somebody who's utilized it, okay? All right, baby, let's go. We've got battle ropes for 1 minute, starting now. Let's go. Perfect. Happy Wednesday. A lot of times you guys also ask me, is this the only exercise that I have done or do? This is all that I do now. In the beginning, I didn't just do this. I did like cardio hip hop. I did kettlebell ants. I did ripped. I did several other things like aqua aerobics or whatever. I've done walks. I've worked in the park, like used my own body weight, done a lot of my own things, and now I do this because I got injured. And then once I got injured, I just showed that I was injured. Take your breather. And I started showing my modifications because I was like, I couldn't find modifications and I was injured and I wanted to still work out. So I just wanted to help other people. Here I am helping other people. But anyway, seated jump rope is next. This is what your advanced example looks like. This is your modified example. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay? Now also please make sure you stay hydrated for the love of sweet, your baby Jesus. Okay? But guess what? It's that time, baby. We have 1 minute jump ropes starting now. Now, sometimes you guys will see me being a little silly with it. That's because when I do this, and I be moving my legs side to side, it works my obliques. But you do what you want. This is your exercise just as much as it is mine. But I really love to do challenge days because I love to let you guys see how much you guys are progressing and how much easier some of these things really do get. The more you're consistent and the more that you show up. Because consistency, self-control, and discipline, and that mental click is what's going to get you there. I promise. Take that breather. Up next is seated quick feet. Woo! Seated quick feet. Again, this right here. If you want to work your arms, you can do this. All right? But it's up to you. Are we almost ready? Because if not, that's too bad. It's time, actually. So we got seated quick feet for 1 minute, starting now. Keep it moving. Good job. Perfect. Keep it moving. You got this. That's it. Yes. Take that breather. Cross ankle taps are next. Now, y'all, I know that this will look very challenging, so pay attention, okay? You're going to start up here. You're going to cross ankle tap. Cross ankle tap. But I know that that's not easy for some of us. So you got to cross shin tap, or cross knee tap. Cross knee tap. But if you're doing this, please, for the love of goodness, try your best as much as you can. Keep your core tight. I don't mean don't breathe and keep it tight 24/7, but do intervals where you actually challenge your core to actually work out right now. Okay? You got this. We're going to go on ahead and go. We got 1 minute of one of those 3 exercises starting now. Okay? Juniper, chill, baby. You can go at your own pace. Do not race me unless that's something you really want to do. So welcome to seated cardio. If you didn't know that this was a thing, baby, now you do. Perfect. Knee slice or slam is next. Take that breather. To do the knee slicer, this is what you're going to do, okay? Whew, I'm going to fix my shirt for one. But you're going to start up here. Slice. Slice. But I understand if you're just starting out, lifting may be challenging. So if that's your situation, baby, I got you. I got you. You're included. You're going to start up here. You're going to slam. Slam. And I don't care if it's just here. You tighten that core and baby, you're still exercising. But we got 1 minute. of one of those starting now. Perfect. Put in that work. Good job. You've got this. That's it. Good job. Keep it up. Whew. Y'all feeling it yet? I know I am. So if I am, you've got to be, right? Not always, I guess. Take that breather. I've got a little lint. But our out and ups are next. These are challenging. I'm just going to keep it real with you. They are. You're going to start in the middle. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Then repeat. So essentially, that's what we're doing. But I highly recommend you do out, in, up, down. Repeat that. Say it out loud so you get the routine. Then speed it up. All right, babe? You got this. We have 1 minute of that exercise starting now. Perfect. So what this does is it works your thighs and all that loveliness in this section. Hi, baby. You don't have to be fast. Any little bit of movement when you are first starting out, guys, is seriously so crucial. So don't doubt yourself. You can do this. Now, I apologize for the shaking of the cameras. My cat continues to jump on my bed. So sorry. Good job. That's it. You got it. Take that breather. So up next is our tatsies. These are so adorable to me. Absolutely love them. I used to call these my dribblers until one of you guys recommended tatsies because I think that it's so fitting. But this is what you're going to do. Down, up and in. Down, up and in. Okay, so essentially, this is what we're doing. But you're really controlling your muscle movements, especially in your arms. So you can really accentuate those muscles and work them as well, okay? So we got 1 minute of tatsies at your own pace. Starting now. Try to keep that core tight. Good job. That's it. Perfect. Keep it going, baby. You got it. Yes. Good job. We're almost done, and then we will be on into the next exercise, which is also one of my favorites. Take that breather. All right, so it is the shoulder press leg raise. If you want, you can do a leg raise. You don't have to, but this is what it's going to look like if you do. If not, this is what I need. Really concentrate on not allowing your elbows to fall really low. You've got 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go. Keep pushing. You got it. Really work those shoulders. You got this. Good job. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. There we go. Juniper. Damn. Good job. Take your breather. I was starting to wonder if I started my timer, y'all. That one was getting tough. Woo, Lord. Anyways, great job. Our next one is going to be this seated jog. I want to show you the advanced example and then the modified version, all right? This is our last exercise in round 1 of 3. But this is our seated jog. This is the modified version, okay? You're going to go pump, pump, pump it up. All right, we got this. You're going to choose one of your examples that you like the most. And we're going to kill it, okay? We've got 1 minute starting now. Juniper, come on. And we're going to be back at the top. Perfect. Keep up that great work. That's it, yes. Almost there. Keep pushing, you can do it. Almost finished. Good job. Take your breather. So we are about to start our second round. We're going to start back off with our reach and steps, okay? I feel this challenge day, y'all. I feel it. I feel it. Whew. But guess what? I feel this timer going off. Time for our reaching steps. We got 1 minute starting now. Remember, if you can't step, simply reach until you can work your way up. If you're just tuning in and miss round 1, that's when I provide all of the modifications for beginners. You got it. Keep it going. That's it. Perfect. Hi, baby. Hi. Y'all, I'm just talking to my cat. Oh, I didn't mean to kick you, baby. Oops. She wasn't harmed, I promise. Take your breather. Up next, battle ropes. So if you've never seen seated cardio before, this is what I'm doing. This is something I kind of fell into after I got injured. I was down already over 200 pounds. Messed up my left ankle. I already knew how to do seated core workouts, but I started doing research and here I am. So now I share all of my routines live stream every single evening, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. But it is battle rope time. We have the 1 minute starting now. Generally, I do 14 exercises for a 30-second time period with a 10-second breather. And then we move on to the next. Whew, let's go. So up next is going to be our jump ropes. Such a great core burner, just so we know. Perfect. But I'm just here to show the world you don't need anything but a chair and yourself for the motivation to do better. You don't need weights. You don't need a gym. You just need a chair and you. And the will to change and be a better you, if that's what you desire. Almost there. Take your breather. Good job. Next is those jump ropes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening. I really, really appreciate your love and support. I see you guys sharing my content as well, and I really do appreciate that also. Every single thing that you guys do really does help me out more than what you realize, so thank you. But let's go on ahead and do these jump ropes. All right, my loves, we have 1 minute starting now. So we're just going to do this exercise for 1 minute, and then we'll go back into our breather, and then move on into our next exercise. I do interval sessions, so I cannot come up and like interact while I work out. But before I start working out, I interact with you guys for a few minutes, and then at the end, after we've done our seated stretches, then I will talk to you guys for a little bit. And then I'll also go live on my Facebook on my lunch break. So there's that, at least on Facebook. Good job. Quick feet is next. Y'all are killing it. Yes. Perfect. Take that breather. All right. Y'all, I'm sweating. I can't dance to save my life, but I like to wiggle and jiggle. Just so we know. But it is time for us to do our seated quick feet. We have 1 minute of those starting now. Are y'all staying hydrated? But I like to come on here, though, mainly to show my exercises, because I remember in the beginning when I was trying to start working out and I was trying to find routines that I could do easily at home, because I wasn't comfortable going out. I wasn't comfortable going in the public eye, especially at the size that I was. Even though I've always been athletic and I've been an athlete my entire life, I was still not okay with how big I was once I realized how big I was. I was embarrassed, I'm not going to lie. So I started doing research. I tried to find free workout routines, take your breather, but I would try to find like literally free online workout routines that I would be able to easily and effectively do in the comfort of my own home and still reap the benefits. Up next is the cross ankle tap, by the way. But I never was able to find a completely free routine, especially off of somebody that I could like watch them through their process. And like, I wish that I could have found someone like similar to me in a sense. We're going to do our cross ankle taps for 1 minute starting now. Remember, if you can't do your ankle, you can go to your shin or your knee. But I never could find like literal free routines. Someone that I could watch, someone that would provide modifications, someone that would really walk me through the journey with them. That's something that I always wanted, but I never had. And I always wanted to find the free routines that would remain free. Because I understand I don't always have the fees or the money or the finances to have a gym membership, as bad as sometimes I might want one. So that's why I rely so heavily on these types of exercises, because 1, they're free. 2, they're low impact. 3, who can't do something like this? And if you say that it isn't exercise, before you say that it isn't, please try it first. That's all I can say. But I'll provide free workouts until my life may not allow it anymore. Take your breather. But I wanted free routines. I've always wanted something that I could do that would benefit me for free. I have created that, not just for me, but for the world in a sense. And I'm helping change so many lives. And to me, that's payment enough. Just in my opinion. But each their own. But next is that knee slicer or that knee slam, okay? All right, let's go on ahead and do one of those options for 1 minute, starting now. And y'all might wonder why I breathe weird sometimes when I exercise. This is something that I learned when I was an athlete. It helps somehow. I don't know why. I can't give you the proper definition or explanation as to why, but I can tell the difference when I do it. And y'all might ask what type of athlete I was. I did play basketball. I played flag football. And then I also had a track and field scholarship at the college level. Back in the day. Back when I was young. Young and dumb is what I like to say. I hope you guys are keeping your core tight. Take your breather. But up next is going to be our out in ups. Okay? You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal tonight. And I used to remember I would try and find modified exercises of somebody that would understand the perspective of where it was that I was coming from. Because I remember when I was heavier, I couldn't do half the movements that I'm doing right now. So that's why I try to show you guys modifications, and I keep that in mind. Because I remember my stomach used to be super, super in the way. Trust me. But anyways, let's do these out and ups at your own pace. Whatever pace you can do it. We've got 1 minute starting now. And a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you're going too slow. That's not exercise. Baby, let me tell you something. When you're over 500 pounds and you're moving your body, that's exercise. Trust me. If you're getting your heart rate elevated, even if this is as fast as you're going and this is the fastest you've ever gone, baby, that's exercise. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you are trying to work on you, no matter how slow you're going, you're lapping every other person that's doing absolutely nothing. So just keep that in mind. Okay. We got less than 20 seconds. We are almost done with round 2 of 3. Okay. Perfect. Take that breather, baby. Y'all got this. So up next is those tapsies. All right. Are we ready? If not, that's too bad. Too sad. It is tapsie time. We have 1 minute starting now. Remember, you can go slow, or if you want, and you can handle it, baby, speed it up. We try to keep that core tight. But if you're wondering how often I do these exercises, I do this every Monday through Friday, unless I state otherwise. Like yesterday, I was super sick and I had to cancel. But I do post recordings if I have to miss a day, okay? But I will also announce when and if I can't exercise. That's just what I do. Keep it moving. Good job. Take your breather. Up next is that shoulder press with the leg raise. Y'all are killing it tonight. And I know your bodies may be sore, but let me tell you something. Pace yourself and really push yourself, but listen to your body, because I promise your body and you are a lot stronger than what you truly believe. I truly believe you can finish this whole routine as long as you pace yourself. Just saying. But it is time for us to do these shoulder press with them leg raises, babe. So we got 1 minute. Starting now. Remember, do not allow your arms to fall super low. Keep them nice and tense in a sense. So you're engaging those muscles, especially in your shoulders. Y'all, I don't lift weights anymore. You guys see what I do. This is it. Well, I guess technically I lift weights when I'm at work. I baked nearly 400 cookies between yesterday and today at work. So, carried all those trays. So I guess I'm lifting weights, low key. Almost there. Keep pushing. So the reason why I like to do the leg raise too is because it also engages my abdominal muscles and gives me a core workout and a thigh workout. Now, if you point your toes, it even accentuates it. Take your breather. Up next is our seated jog. And then we are going to start round 3. After we finish our third and final round, we're going to do some seated stretches. If you've not been with me in some time, I do full, complete seated stretches at this point because I've had several individuals inboxing and be like, hey, like I'm confined to a wheelchair. Thank you so much for doing this. So I'm trying to make sure everyone is included. So if you want to stretch more afterwards, you're welcome to, okay? But let's knock out this seated jog. We have 1 minute starting now. And if you need to, just swing your arms. As long as you get your heart rate up, keeping your core tight, that's what's super, super important. But I am sweating. We are about to start round 3. Good job. What are you doing, June? Reaching steps are about to be next. Good job. Keep it moving. Less than 10 seconds. We got this. Take your breather. Now we are about to move into round 3 in our third and final set of our last round of exercises. Then we're going to stretch. Then we're going to do a breathing stretch. Then we're going to chat, and then I'm going to say bye-bye. So I got to get up early in the morning. I'm finally taking my car to get it fixed. Anyways, let's go ahead and do our reach and steps. We got 1 minute starting now. That's it. Look at you go. Perfect. Yes. You got it. Great job. Battle ropes will be next. Good job. Take your breather. So I also want to kind of comment on something else too that has been really weighing on my mind. And I'm going to get into it when we're doing this exercise, just so y'all know. Okay? I've mentioned it before, but I really feel the need to reiterate it and talk about it or bring it back up, okay? But while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and do our battle ropes for 1 minute, starting now. But I know a lot of us sometimes struggle with the scales, to be honest. I know I do. Because what I'll do is, let's say, for instance, I'm super emotional, whatever the case may be, and I will eat my emotions. Like, I do it. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I do that. It happens because guess what? We're human, and that's going to happen. There are times I have the greatest strength in the world, and I have the best self-control, and I say no, and I'm okay. But there are times I'm not, and I cave, and I eat that piece of chocolate. I eat that honey bun. I eat that cupcake. I eat that piece of pizza with all the crust and all the carbs. I eat that ice cream because you know what? I feel like I deserve it. But then I weigh myself, and I'm like X amount of pounds heavier. But do you know what? At the end of the day, we're still just as enough. It doesn't matter because you know what? We can still put in the work. If we feel like we have done that and we feel like we're going to see a fluctuation in the scale, take your breather. One, try to not beat yourself up. And I know that's a lot harder. Well, a lot easier said than done. But I'm here to tell you, like, if you're putting in the work, baby, if you've lost 5 pounds, if you've lost 10, 20, 100, X amount, whatever, you know you can lose weight. You know you have the ability to get there. So stop beating yourself up. That's what we need to do. We need to stop beating ourselves up because of the one moment we had a slip up. It's time to do our jump ropes. We got 1 minute, starting now. But we beat ourselves up so often over tiny little slip ups because we become emotional. For the most part, we are emotional beings. That's what we are. If you're not emotional, baby, please get some. Well, maybe not because they suck sometimes. But for real, don't beat yourself up so much because you can still put in the work. Have a plan instilled and put in place. So, like, if you need to pick out some healthy meals just for a few days, do that. If you need to cut out soda for a few days, do that. There are small little bitty things that we can do to make easier changes and sacrifices within our healthy lifestyle choices that are going to take us so much further. Getting upset because you gain a few pounds or whatever the case may be and then wanting to throw it all away just because of a few pounds when you've lost more than what you've gained is absolutely insane. Take your breather. Because you know that if you've seen yourself lose weight before, yes, it's hard. Yes, it takes work. But I've noticed the more we are conscious about our weight and our weight loss, the more we weigh ourselves, the more we're wanting to lose weight. But when we're less aware and less conscious is when we're not weighing ourselves as often because we're not taking care of ourselves and we're just eating however we want to eat. So we don't notice how quickly we gain weight. And that's just how it works. And that's okay. But let's do this quick feet. We've got 1 minute of quick feet. Starting now. But that's something that I've noticed throughout my journey is like I can look back at times whenever I would be trying to lose weight and I'll be like weighing myself morning, midday, night, after I've worked out, after I've used the bathroom, like whatever. Like I was weighing myself constantly. But then I would recall like when I was eating those cheeseburgers, when I was eating the cheesesteaks or cheese sticks from Arby's, when I was eating all these milkshakes and doing banana splits and cakes and eating for weeks on end unhealthy, processed, unnecessarily needed foods. I didn't weigh myself how I was weighing myself whenever I was trying to lose weight because I didn't care then. It's like when we care, that's when we are the hardest on ourselves. So stop beating yourself up so much and just do what you need to do because you know what you need to do. And I'm just being real. It sucks. It takes work, but I promise it's worth it because you're worth it. So take your breather. Lord have mercy. My glutes are on fire. Whew. Cross ankle taps are next. But I'm just being real. That's what it is. That's how it is. And I've had to make sacrifices. I have gained weight at times. I have done things I probably shouldn't have. I have consumed things that I maybe shouldn't have. But at the end of the day, I know what I need to do. Just like you do. We just have to sometimes choose to put one foot in front of the other and just choose the now. And not focus so much on the past and just keep moving forward. Okay? But let's do these cross ankle taps. We have 1 minute. Starting now. All right. Now, I see some comments flying in, y'all, and I cannot see them right now like I can see them. But I can't respond. But as soon as I can, I promise my little bitty eyeballs and mouth will be up there as soon as I can. Okay? We are almost done with our third and final round of exercises, and then we'll stretch, and then we'll chitty chat for a few minutes. But you got it. Good job. But if you're just tuning in, this is seated cardio. Most people call me consider me the seated cardio queen. But my name is Nataushia Olivia, and I'm from Central Kentucky, and I'm 32, and I've been doing this for a little while. Take your breather. Whew. Up next is our knee slice or that knee slam. When I tell you all, my upper abdominal section is on fire. Ooh, child. I didn't come to play on challenge day. I might have been sick yesterday, but that didn't mean I was going to make it an easy day. I have no control over our routines because they're already all pre-made out. But what I do have control over is the fact that it is time for us to do this next routine. This next exercise. We got 1 minute knee slicers now. But I know exercise takes work. I know there's so many days you never even want to exercise. I don't know how many days I've not wanted to. Simply because I was too tired or I've worked too much or whatever the case may be. But there are days that I've made myself do it. And I would always feel better after I did. I cannot tell you one time that I've done an exercise that I'm like, oh, man, I exercised. I hated that I exercised today. Now, I don't know if you can look back and think of moments like that. If you can, baby, I am so sorry. That's just not my prerogative. But I've never looked back and been like, man, I wish I hadn't worked out. Ever. Because I always feel better after I do. But to each their own. Take your breather, babe. Next is our out to in ups. But a lot of you guys also ask me, have you had surgery? Have you done this? Have you done that? I will quickly say some answers really quick to very frequently asked questions when I'm on these lives because I have over 262,000 followers on my Facebook, y'all, and I'm only one person. I cannot respond to everybody, and I'm sorry for that, but I do the best that I can. It's time for us to do our out and ups, though. We've got out and ups for a minute starting now. But anyways, I have had gastric sleeve surgery. I had that on June 30th of 2021. I did start my journey in May of 2021, weighing over at 1,500 pounds. I'm now 225 pounds, but I have excess skin, obviously. And I have it all in my belly. I've not had any skin revision surgeries yet. I have it in my thighs. I have excess skin everywhere from losing over 275 pounds. But I've changed how I eat. I no longer consume meat simply because I have digestive issues. I will consume eggs and cheese. But as far as that goes, I watch my proteins, my carbs, and my sugars. That's all I watch. Take your breather. I allow myself between 60 and 100 grams of protein a day. I try to shoot as high as I can. No, I don't eat meat, but I do drink a lot of protein shakes. Just so you know. I drink at least 3 to 4 protein shakes a day to ensure that I hit my protein goals. I also try to shoot between 60 and 100 grams of carbs a day, but I try my hardest to stay below 60 if possible. And then I do about 28 grams of sugar a day. But it is time for us to do our tapsies. We have 1 minute of those starting now. But I do not count my calories. I don't count my fat. I don't count my sodium. So if you guys are wanting to mimic everything that I do, I cannot guarantee that everything I do is going to work for you. Because unfortunately, weight loss journeys just don't work like that. It is not a one-size-fits-all. There are certain tools we can use that's going to benefit us more than it's going to benefit somebody else. And there's certain tools we use that will harm others more than it will help them. That's why we have to always play around and find things that are going to work for us. But I'll always share what I do. But I also have polycystic ovarian syndrome and I'm insulin resistant. So I live a lower carb lifestyle for those reasons. Shoulder press with that leg raise is next. Good job, guys. Take that breather. Guys, we got 2 more exercises and then we stretching. I am really feeling this today. I hope I'm not alone. Also, if you guys feel like that scale determines your worth, I'm going to need for you to get that out of your head too, because I know I was once there. It doesn't determine how much you're worth. Just so you know, no matter how much you weigh, no matter where you are in life, you are enough just the way that you are. And just because you lose weight does not make you more enough. Just because you lose weight doesn't make you any more or less valuable than what you are right now. I'm going to need for you to take that pill and swallow it and really realize that, because I didn't until later. And I wish that I'd realized it way sooner. Because, baby, you are amazing. All right? But let's go on ahead and do our shoulder press with these leg raises. All right? We've got 1 minute. Starting now. Then we're going to do our seated jog. Now, my back has not one time hit the back of my chair, just so you know. Now, when I used to start off with this, that was not my situation. But you got this. You got it. You got it. That's it. Now, you don't have to do the leg raise. Keep that in mind. That's just something that I do for me. Also, I'm advanced, so it just increases my, challengeness. Good job. Almost there. Take your breather. So we've got this 20-second breather, and then we're going to jog, and then we'll get into our stretches. And then I'll chat, and then we'll be done. Pretty simple, right? I ain't killed nobody tonight, have I? Everybody's still with me, right? Just need to make sure. I don't see no reaction, so I just need to make sure everybody's still with me, and I'm not challenged to the point where you're not here no more. You guys are awesome. But let's knock out this jog, y'all. All right, I see y'all. Let's go. We have 1 minute of our seated jog starting now. This is our last exercise. So if you guys are wondering and you're just tuning in, I do this exercise routine every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Absolutely free of charge. I stream on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at the exact same time. Just so y'all know. So I'll always have my lives recorded. So So if you miss one, or if I get sick and I need to take off, I'm able to share these with you guys. Okie dokie. Good job. But let me tell you, in doing seated cardio, your coordination, baby, let me just tell you, it improves. Take that breather, though. We got 20 seconds, and then on into stretching. But, hey, if y'all don't know me, I am Nataushia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I am from Central Kentucky and so happy to share with you guys my seated cardio routines. I create them brand new every single day for us. Well, they're already pre-created in a notebook, but you know what I mean. I make these for us every day. But it is time for us to stretch, my loves. We're going to go on ahead and pull our left arm across our body, starting now. Now, you don't have to wiggle and shake in your chair. That's just something that I do because once my little exy trim kicks in, baby, I just feel like I'm on top of the world, and especially after working out with you guys. And as I encourage you all, I'm also talking to myself and telling myself what I'm telling you guys. Believe it or not. Okay, but let's open up our arms. Cross them. Open. Cross. All right, so let's take our right arm and we're going to pull it across our body, baby. Let's go. Good job tonight, guys. Thank you all so much, though, for real, for tuning in every single time that you all do. It really, truly does mean the world to me. And I cannot wait to one day be able to work out with so many of you guys in person. But open those arms. Cross over. Out. Cross under. All right. So what we're going to do now is pull our left arm behind our head. Like so. But I remember when I was heavier, I couldn't reach my arm. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I could not. So because of that, I had to create ways in order to make myself stretch. Because I promise y'all, I'm like the queen of modified workouts. I can show you guys modified mountain climbers. I can show you modified push-ups. I can show you modified just about anything you asked me to show you because I wanted to work out and lose weight that bad. Okay? But anyways, this is what you're going to do. You're going to interlock your hands, pull it behind your head like this, okay? And then come up. Okay? So you're going to choose one of those two options and go on ahead and stretch your arm based on what you need to do, based on your skill level. Okay? But perfect job tonight. I know exercising is not easy. And I know sometimes you don't feel like doing it. But I am so proud of you for showing up not only for yourself, but your future self. Because you're going to be so thankful, I promise. The steps that you're taking right now, your future self is going to thank you for. Trust me. But open, over, open, under. Now we're going to take our right arm and do the exact same thing that we just did over here on this side, babe. So let's go. Now we are about to stretch our legs, okay? It still surprises me sometimes. I am getting a waist. Like a waist, a real one, not a fake one, but a real waist. I've not had nothing done. I've just worked my body out and lost weight. But open, over, open, under. All right. So what I need you to do right now, I need you to keep your left foot planted flat on the floor with your knee bent. I need your right leg extended out. And I don't need your foot planted on the floor. I need it facing up toward the ceiling. Your big toe or toes should be up toward the sky, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to crawl your way down your leg, and it's going to stretch the back of your leg. Okie dokie. Let's go. So go as deep as you can handle, but do not overdo it. I will say the deeper you go, the more you're going to feel it. Myself, I like to go on ahead and pull my toe because now that I've lost the weight that I have, I can reach my toe. And I will say, if you need to see me better, again, you can swap the comments off of your screen so you can only see me and not see the comments, all right? Okay, it's time for us to come up. We're going to swap sides, so that means we're going to bring our right leg in. We're going to bend it, plant it flat on the floor. We're going to extend our left leg out, left toes facing up to the sky, okay? We're going to walk our way down on this leg just like we did on the opposite leg. And let's go. Now I'm going to reach for my toe because that's just something that I do, and I promise one day you're going to get here, and I promise these little non-scale victories are one of the most amazing feelings you'll ever witness, feel, and experience and get to live through, because I'll never forget the first time that I could fit into a size pair 16 pants. Come up. I'll never forget the first time that I could fit into an airplane without needing a seatbelt extender. I'll never forget the first time that I was able to go to a public seating place like a restaurant and fit into a booth, as in Waffle House, because if we all know, I felt like I was ripping my stomach off to go sit in a booth because, you know, it was made for much smaller individuals, but that's okay. But what we're going to do, extend both of your legs out, okay? You're going to walk your way down to the best of your ability. Try not to face plant because that is a very likely possibility if you're clumsy like myself. Just be careful, okay? So let's go, babe. This is just going to stretch the back of your thighs a bit more. But all of these non-skill victories, including with exercise and things becoming easier, you being able to walk upstairs and not get so winded, like my friend Grace saying that she can put on her socks and shoes for the first time by herself, like without needing help or getting winded. Like, it's those little things that seriously mean the world to us. And I don't think you understand it until you get to live it. But come up, babe. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to spread our legs. Sounds real weird, I know. Great. Whatever. But we are going to do a little breathing exercise. But you are going to be in complete control of your breathing because I understand some of us have breathing situations and I ain't trying to kill nobody, for real, for real. I know how to do first aid, training, CPR, all that stuff. But I have not yet figured out how to teleport to save a single soul. I wish I could, but can't yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up. We're going to hold our breath right here. And then we're going to exhale down. Okay, we're going to do a total of 4 of those little exercise stretch things starting now. One. 2. 3. 4. Good job, guys. Now I am going to turn on my light, my ceiling light, okay? See y'all, actually, no, I'm okay right now. I ain't going to turn on my light because I can still see y'all okay. Aw, thank you guys for saying I'm the best. Y'all are really the best, for real, for real. Aw, thank you, Dawn. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Diane. Oh, I'm glad that you got to see me live for the first time. Oh, I can't wait for you to get your little t-shirt, Diane. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for you guys to share photos of you guys in the merchandise. That excites me so, so much. You have lost 15 pounds too. Congratulations. Grace, honey, yes. Sorry, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend you by sharing your awesome news, okay? But I'm so proud of each of you guys. And it's like Karen, she even sent me like a video one day because she was able to wear some pants. Like, when I tell you guys that you all send me things that absolutely, you know, I don't know. You guys just make me so happy, for real. Thank you. You're amazing. Can I ask you a question? How do you prevent yourself from slipping back on your chair when you're doing some of these To be completely honest, Lizette, that's a challenge within itself. That's a lot of glute stabilization and making sure I'm properly positioned. I have learned how to position myself on my chair to where, like, in a sense, I don't move very much, but I'm still getting the benefit of the workout. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. That's why I try to show you guys, like, what it is, because, like, the seated jog is challenging. The seated leg raise with the shoulder press, that's challenging too. But I absolutely love doing this with you all, for real. And I cannot ever say thank you all enough for everything that you guys continue to do for me, whether it be as simple as prayer, whether it be you guys just hopping on when I'm on my lives. Oh, I started off at the edge of the chair, but what I have had to do, hang on a second. Let me turn on my light. I don't know if y'all going to be able to see me, but let me move this. But anyways, I'll see if I can try and show you, like, which one, Lizette, which one are you having the most issues with, like, as far as your positioning and exercise and stuff? Like, man, my hair is doing its own thing, but whatever. It is what it is. You got to use the core and tense your body, but yes, that does. Absolutely. You got it. Thank you for saying you love these workouts. The jog. Girl, I accidentally tried on a size 16 a few weeks ago, and I was astonished they fit. And, well, I look, how many girls I found them? Girl, that is awesome. That is brilliant, Dawn. Of course. So let me show you guys how I do my seated jog. Maybe the light being on will be a little more effective. I am going to close my curtain because it's a little awkward because it's dark outside. So I don't want no, boogeymans to see me tonight. Guys, I'm 32 and I don't believe in boogeymans. But you know what? Maybe you kids is watching and I got to be mindful. Okay? Because I do got some young followers. It's another reason why I don't cuss. On top of the fact I work at Chick-fil-A. And I'm trying to be a better human being. And yes, it's taken me this many times to try and adjust my blinds. But whatever. And you should definitely start them. Thank you saying my curls are beautiful. But anyways, let's see if I can figure this out. Okie doke. I don't know why it's doing that. Because I'm probably wearing whatever. But here, we're going to try this. Okay? Hopefully you can see me. But this is how I sit in my chair. Okay? My butt is all sweaty and gross. Can you see me okay? I hope you can see me okay. I don't know. Do I need to be from the side? But I normally, my butt cheek, this is obviously my butt cheek. I don't know how much booty you got compared to me. You probably got more than I do, for real. Because I think, an average toddler has more butt than I do. But anyways, we're going to sit here, and I put my butt at the very edge of the seat, so it's like hugging it in a sense, and I can feel it. I can feel my cheeks at the edge of my chair. I don't know why, but that's how I found is the most effective way to sit in my chair. Hang on, y'all can't see me. So sorry. I'll show you guys tapsies from the side and seated jog. Okay, well, if you can't see me, I'm going to highly suggest you guys going ahead and swap those comments out the way because I have no other ways to fix it. Thanks. Have a good day. But anyways, we're going to sit here at the edge of our seat, like our little, whatever. Okay? And to do the jog, guys, if you need to, I think if you swipe left or right, it's going to put the comments on or off the screen. And then you can do whatever you need to do. And you're going to be able to see all of me without no words. Okay? But hopefully you guys can see me okay. But what I do in a seated jog is just this. I kind of keep my back up, which if you can't, that's okay. But you can still do it and keep your core tight. You don't necessarily have to. But also, I can feel that I'm not slipping, but I'm also controlling my movement, so it's not like I'm necessarily going anywhere. I don't know if that even helps. But I do the same thing for tapsies, sort of, but I sit up just a bit more because I don't use the back of my chair because I have enough core strength right now. I used to not. I'm not going to front. I used to be very weak. But now that I've done this consistently, I've gotten a lot better and a lot quicker. So to do a tapsy, what you're going to do is you're going to press down with your right arm. You're going to come back up and in with your right arm and leg. Same thing on the left side and back in. But it's like you can go as fast or as slow as you want to. But whatever arm you press down and come back up with is the same arm that you're going to go up and down with your leg, okay? I don't know if that helps, but that's how I have had to teach myself to position myself on my chair. But through this process, I have lost a substantial amount of weight too. And my body has been changing, especially since using my supplements and my sprays, especially my core keto spray. Because what it does is my core keto spray is it focuses specifically on your inches. Do you put your whole soul down? I don't really know what that means. Did that help, Lizette? Did that help at all? I don't know if it did. I feel like it maybe didn't because you asked how to make yourself stay in the same spot. And I just, Oh, that's true. What you wear will help. Mine are not very. Oh, your shoe sole. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am tall. But anyways, I do put my feet flat down on the floor because I am tall. I am 5'10.5". So I'm in an average little kitchen chair. So I can do it. I can. Oh, during the jog, it's actually my heel. Pretty sure. Let me see. Let me double check because I've been doing this so long I can't remember. No. No, it's my heel. Here, let me scoot back because y'all can't see my feet. Can y'all see all me now? Like, let me show you guys. I'll show you all. Yeah, this is just a normal size chair. But listen, I'll show you guys what my feet look like when I'm doing this exercise so you guys get that view because I don't think you guys just got that and I'm sorry. But this is all that it is. So it's like I'm stepping with my tippy toe and heel. So my opposites are tiptoe heel, tiptoe heel. Does that make sense? But then if I'm doing the modified version, I use just my tippy toes. So it's pump, 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 pump. Okay. Awesome. Hopefully that guys helps you guys. But I am going to log off of here for right now. I actually have to make my bed, do a few little things, do some laundry because I have to be up early again in the morning and drop off my charger. I'm going to miss my charger because it's my only car that has 2 headlights. Because even though Andrea actually sent me headlights, for some reason they couldn't figure out how to install them. So now I'm having to find somebody else to put them in. So I only have one working car that is also kind of messed up. So I'm sad. I'm going to miss my charger because it has 2 headlights. And I could drive in the nighttime and do things. So anyways, I'm going to hop off, do what I need to do. See you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so glad that I'm feeling better too. It's a rough start at work, but I'm glad to be back to myself. Even my coworkers and my boss was like, "Oh my goodness, Nataushia back. Her stomach's not hurting no more." I was like, "Yes, I am." Hey, Tanya. I hope that you guys rest well tonight. I hope you guys know that you are absolutely amazing. Oh, you just had bariatric surgery. Congratulations. Oh, goodness. Bless your heart, honey. You're definitely going to be in my thoughts, sweetheart. Brittany, I actually have them already pre-recorded and they just stay on there. And then Oh, yeah, I'm still here. But anyways, I also have them on my YouTube account. So they're pre-recorded. Like when I do my lives on here, I record on my Facebook and I record on my YouTube channel. Shout out to Pamela. Pamela, you always show up, babe. Thank you. But that's what I do. Oh man, it sounds like your surgeon might like you a little bit. No, babe, it's okay. But I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful night and have the sweetest, sweetest of dreams. I will let you guys know if you ever need to access any of my former videos, you can access all of my socials, all my links, anything that you need access to, I have pinned to my link tree. So if you need access to any of my products, if you need access to my Facebook, if you need access to my YouTube, if you need access to my TikTok, if you need access to the Etsy page with all of my seated cardio queen gear, which if you guys did not know, I've released hoodies and other merchandise as of right now with my own personal drawing on the back of the hoodies. Like it is my drawing that is on the back. If you guys did not know, I use butterflies as a representation of my journey now because of the transformation aspect of a butterfly, because you transform in that process into something very beautiful. And I'm in the middle of my transformation, and you guys are a part of it. Oh, Denise, I'm sorry. But we can do this, y'all. I love y'all, and I'm outie. All right. Y'all be blessed. Dream great, and I'll see you all and chat with you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Bye.